And I will continue. Like, I think I might ramp up my hostility.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ramp up your hostility, sucker. Asmongold turns up the heat after Hasan Piker's comment on the Emiru Ice situation. These woke narratives need to ramp up. Wait, what? When did I even comment on the fucking Emiru situation?
I haven't seen the Emiru apology stuff. I was going to talk about it because, like, Asmongold apparently, like, Emiru got yelled at because woke is back.
We do have to do something about this. And I will continue. Like, I think I might ramp up my hostility.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ramp up your hostility, sucker. Suck my fuck dick. Whoo! Smoke him if you got him, baby. Whoo! Oh, yes. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Keep going. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get the sweatiest losers to be even more sweaty. Bring it on. I've been dealing with this shit. For the record, they're pretending that it happened because her head mod said Hasanet. Yeah, her head mod, who apparently is Asmongold's moderator as well, from what I understand, was still calling me out. Even in that, like, inception of Emiru responding to her head mod that created this entire ordeal for her, okay? The head mod was also fucking still making a fuck Hasan joke, it seems.
The people online that are pushing these woke narratives. I think we might need to ramp it up and be even more militant and aggressive at these people.
Suck my dick.
I think we have to be a lot.
Y'all are both getting one guy. I don't think anyone cares about this one. You're wrong, because the fucking numbers actually disprove what you're saying. Even on Twitter, which is supposed to be a neo-Nazi shithole, there were fucking thousands, hundreds of thousands of impressions on this shit. Okay? So you're absolutely fucking wrong on this.
More militant and aggressive at them. 100%. Because if you're not, they'll do it to you. I'll link you guys, like, one of our Twitter communities. If one of the mods wants to link the Twitter community, we have Roach.
He's literally talking about organizing harassment brigades. Yeah, you got normies making fun of Emiru because of this. Yeah, you're wrong. Asmon is starting to steal takes and words from both you and Mike now. I know. Mike from PA has been going hard on this, and you said 10 words and they come at you. Yeah, because once again, I am seen as like the fucking beacon of woke for these people. I've talked oftentimes about, yeah, look, this person said this has no significance whatsoever. This has 41 million views, dude. 41 million views. Oh, Asmongold goes, hey, we got to get more aggressive. What are you going to do about it? Oh, we have a Twitter harassment community. So just what you've been doing already. Keep up. I'll keep tanking that shit. I was tanking that shit when no one else would take a fucking stand. You think now I'm scared? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, they're getting fucking flamed into oblivion right now. Emiru's getting flamed into oblivion. Emiru's face when she asked to comment on ICE killing random people and racially profiling Americans, but she's just a bebe who cosplays and is friends with a bunch of grifters. I don't have any issues with Emiru, okay? I don't have no issues with Emiru whatsoever. What the fuck is this? Cat detector? The truth comes out? Okay? But let's be real. It is odd that she is like directly fucking aligned with a bunch of these dickheads, right? It's weird because it was her head mod that asked her about ICE while attacking Hasan. Did she set this up with her head mod to open an attack on the left? They're coming after her when no one even asked. It's not my fault. All your close friends are Nazis. I don't think this is like a grand conspiracy, Michael from Pennsylvania. I think Ali Kitty, her head mod, was just basically making a joke. So what are your thoughts on ICE, Hasanet? It's so dumb. Like, what is a streamer saying fuck ICE validated? It makes no sense. If a streamer saying fuck ICE is not that consequential, then why do you guys mauled so much? Yeah, I think Hasanet is code for Cinna, right? They have to turn everything back to... They have to basically turn everything back to like something that like I taught people to fucking hate ICE as though that's the reason why Cinna has an opinion on ICE. They're so fucking stupid. Yes, they were making a joke about Cinna. The story starts with Cinna and all these other content creators that are now coming out, and Cinna has been there since day one. Let's be real. Talking about how, you know, ICE is fucking ridiculous, abolish ICE, fuck ICE, all this stuff. Yes, I know her head mod is also Asmongold's mod. Pretty clear they were subtweeting Cinna in my view. Yes, they were doing that. Cinna was saying fuck ICE, and her head mod, Emiru's head mod, was saying, why is Cinna also known as Hasanet in this situation? Sean watched the VOD. The context that Emiru's going to China, so the joke was that Emmy is Hasanet. Oh, okay. Because she's going to China too. By the way, what's crazy is like she lived, like Cinna has friends of all different backgrounds. Like she's done a pretty solid job, like overall. I don't, yeah, she has like a lot of reactionary fucking very close friends that she has a lot of reactionary very close friends that are like insane, but like she lived with Bonnie, she lived with Cinna, you know what I mean? Like these are people who aren't bad people at all. These are people who are very kind people, very nice people. I'm not just talking about their fucking politics, right? You're 4 days late to this drama discourse, so everyone on our side is conspiracied and schizoed out. They're speculating about our fucking relationship now. What? It's a huge self-report. They cannot possibly form opinions without getting notes from someone else, so they assume Cinna or whoever is getting their notes from you. Yeah. Like, what is this? Who sent ICE Trump? Who sent Trump democracy? Go protest democracy. Well, people are actually fucking protesting. Yeah, she's like you because she goes to China, bro. She's ethnically Chinese. The fuck are they talking about? I know. Anyway, maybe the head mod was making a joke about like her going to China and you know how she's turning into me or something, right? Whatever. But so what are your thoughts on ICE as a follow-up joke to this? Ends up getting her in a lot of trouble because she responds like this. And I'll be honest, like this is a fucking, I saw some of this response. Is not very, it's a fucking ridiculous response, okay?
People wanting big content creators to like say their opinions on like important topics. If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, probably just need to like get off the internet.
This take in and of itself is also like interesting because like there are a lot of people, because she has a shared audience with Asmongold. Asmongold raids her all the time. They have a podcast together. A lot of her shared audience gets their notes from fucking a political content creator. Like it or not, unfortunately, this is the grand design. For me, at least, I try to provide like some information for people. You know what I mean? I try to do like news coverage. I was with the DSA slate yesterday. I collaborate with, people who I align with ideologically, from, Zoran Mamdani all the way to congresspersons, right? Asmongold doesn't do any of that shit. He's just chirping like a reactionary mouthpiece, like a bot that's just like feeding into a machine, the most right-wing position that is palatable at the time. And his audience loves that shit.
I don't know.
I'll be honest, this to me reveals that like she knows where her bread is buttered. Like she knows that like a big chunk of her audience is a bunch of fucking racist chuds, and that's precisely the reason why she's trying to like not come out with a statement and is instead tackling the question itself by being like, "Why are you asking me? I'm just a fucking content creator." No, her head mod didn't ask the question because it was planned. You guys are fucking. Sometimes things are not as complex, dude. Why was she quite literally plan to get ass blasted up and down the fucking timeline for a week and a half or however long this has been going on for? I'm not trying to make some grand conspiracy. It's just the idea that you collab with Tectone and Asmongold for years, back up Ethan Klein lawsuits, and then say that in the context of Asmon saying anyone speaking out loud should be harassed. Like, come on already. No, the conspiracy in and of itself is not as deep. I don't think Emiru set herself up. You guys are being fucking crazy. Why would she set herself up to get destroyed? If anything, because she is linked up with Asmongold and knows that her fan base also has, Asmongoldian warriors in it, she probably wants to avoid ever talking about that, okay? God damn. She doesn't want to talk about this stuff because she knows it will offend her audience. Her right-wing audience, her chud audience is not going to like it. She didn't set herself up like that. The truth on the conspiracy side is, yes, she shares a mod with Asmongold. That's true. She also shares a community with Asmongold. That's also true. But because she is seen as like an apolitical being overall, an apolitical content creator overall, you were mentioned like 10 minutes earlier about being famous in China on Bilibili. I'm in the camp. It's a reference to that. Yeah, that probably is the reason. Like, oh, what's next? You're gonna fucking give us your take on ICE? Like, that's what the joking reference was. What are you, Hasan? But it wasn't planned. I don't think this was like a planned thing. Yes, I just read Sean's message, and I agree with what Sean is saying, who I assume went through the entire VOD. Make no mistake, I'm not even agreeing with her sentiment here. I'm telling you what the actual reason is, okay? The actual reason for why she's saying this is because she doesn't want to fucking offend the sensibilities of her right-wing audience that she shares with Asmongold. 99% of the people hating on her don't even watch her streams. It makes no sense. Like, what is the streamer saying? Fuck ICE validate. It's so dumb. So what are your thoughts on ICE, Hasanet, Emiru, and then the microphone thing? The catalyst for all this was actually Emiru complaining about people talking about how she'd never talk about anything political, not even the Epstein files or in other streamers' chats, which then prompted the Hasan comp comparison by her head mod, which they then 12 minutes later brought back. Some schizo was spamming my DM saying Nick is in the files, and I was like, good for you, dude. Our words be thinking you're Hasan. Yeah, well, what a lot of people don't understand is like, I am am seen as like, for a lot of these people, they have no understanding of politics. They have no understanding of like, you know, why people are voting for whoever. They just think about it in terms of personality. Many of you have a hard time comprehending this because you're a little bit better versed in the field of politics, because I try to educate you on things that are, you know, far beyond myself and my own personal fancy. If you think in terms of drama only when you talk about politics, everything goes back to people like myself. Because I happen to be the largest left-wing content creator in North America, everything is me. I've seen this. I've seen this with Ethan Klein's fan base as well. Ethan Klein's fan base will hear a politician literally say something about Palestine and go, oh, this guy's been brainwashed by Hasan. They'll hear Sam Cedar, a person 20 years my senior, who has been doing this for almost as long as I've been alive, say something that resembles my worldview, my opinion, and assume that I brainwashed Sam Cedar. You can only arrive at that position if you have no comprehension of ideology, you have no comprehension of political education, that your only understanding of politics revolves around content creators and personalities. It's a direct demonstration of this stupidity. I think a lot of you guys don't recognize exactly how stupid these people are. Like this personality kitty legitimately thinks anything politics related is Hasan. Anything left politics related is Hasan. Anything right politics related is Asmongold. I don't understand why people are treating this as any different than the phenomenon we've seen forever with celebs. An internet personality being terrified to talk about anything remotely controversial and political. Yeah, it's cowardly, but this is hardly anything new or shocking. I agree. The only reason why it's you know, having a lot of impact in this space is because streamers are endlessly accessible. That's why. And people develop parasocial relationships that can go in either direction, either tremendous amounts of love or tremendous amounts of hatred.